Right, ladies, gentlemen, and the misc draw. Are we ready?
I'm the misc draw.
So am I.
I'm full. I'm just a drawer full of altars.
You open the drawer, they all fall out.
Yes.
Right, so everyone present?
Everyone
Yeah, fully leveled.
Yay.
throw the head.
Isla's-
Let's play catch with Let's play catch.
Isla's ready?
Just logging in now.
Righty-ho. So, quick recap on the last session. Everyone remembers pretty much everything that happened, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're picking up right where we left. So the gods have just departed. You're still all on top of the stone temple. Beans is still fast asleep.
Yeah.
Levy's
Headless.
carrying his head right now.
Isn't there a way we can just click it back on?
You're more than welcome to try.
Johnny 5 looking ass.
It was designed by Apple. It was made to break.
Is there a Radio Shack on this continent?
There probably isn't even a Best Buy.
It would have been fine if it was designed by anybody else. He'd probably have like a bayonet lug.
Doesn't even have to be plug. It just needs to be them little plastic clicky things, like you get on bike lights.
Yeah, he's got some weird proprietary neck.
Well, I think it's more to do with whatever actual connectors that were there were kind of broken when the bone golem smashed his head off with blunt force trauma.
I don't know.
yeah,
Then.
that
Maybe
would be-
maybe we'll find glue or something.
Who can reattach him with bones?
Do we have
Yeah.
technology?
I think I remember what's going on. I've got a sleepy bean stood next to me.
Yeah, he's all
I
tuckered
think
out.
my HP is increased to 42.
Mine is now 35. I really want to sing some corner shop, but I'm 10 HP away from that.
Yeah, we should move on and maybe rest. So what's cracking, Albs?
So,
Are the gods still around?
it's still relatively early in the day. You'd estimate it's probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're all still just stood on top of the temple, really. So,
So is
I'd just
Go ahead.
I'd just like to point out for the listeners at home, Aiden Amberforth's current nickname is Devourer of Toast.
We need a poster of all the names.
Oh, don't worry, I'm working on it.
I mean, I hope
Did
you guys
you
are
all
keeping
see
up.
my
I
Google
change
Doc?
it quite frequently.
Yeah.
I have been keeping up, yes.
I made a Google Doc.
what? Just
Nobody
the name?
said it was good. Took me ages. Did you like it?
I applaud.
I
Yes,
need
have a
to
look.
see it.
Thanks. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Right.
Like, comment and subscribe, yeah.
I'd say wrong platform, but this does go up on YouTube like months and
Nice.
months afterwards.
Yeah, that's. I like some of the notes in this.
Do you want to hear the list that I've got?
Technically, he's an
He's a
android.
goddamn
I was saying,
whore.
because I ended up like doing like a hey, check this out to some people who are more talented than us. Do you want to hear my descriptions of our party?
Go ahead.
A halfling nobleman who has a bit of a colonial streak and an elven butler. A gnome bard who has a plant arm, plays the accordion, uses his sycamore as a shaving razor, and wants to fuck the god of music. A gentle showpad who's a four-armed giant woman who wants to protect her friends, who might be a missing demigod, has hugged a deity, rescued what turned later out to be a trickster god, and might have feelings for another member of the party. An elfin
Definitely
druid...
has feelings for another member of the party.
Aye.
There?
An elfin druid who has a bear dragon chimera pet called Beans and is loved by the whole party and is very protective of him and has visions of the land deities and is totally not napping his elfin meditation. A robot alchemist who has moon hair, no time for yo shit, hates having his naps interrupted and is scared of ducks. And a
Swans. Goddamn swans.
any kind of waterfowl. And
Oh,
a klepto
fair
rogue who is a regular...
Maybe they could break a man's arm or blow up his house.
Or knock his head out of my hand.
And a klepto rogue who's a regular of the mists was stuck in Wonderland one time, has only her shinies left to see her through, and once was in Lesbians with a drow who turned out to be a magical girl and was involved with explosions that wiped out all nobility in the last campaign, leaving a Pathfinder version of a WWE wrestler as the new Doge. So that's us.
Perfect.
I mean, that's not incorrect.
It may be a bit over the top, but that's us.
So anyway, yeah, you're all pretty much you're still here on top of the temple. It's morning, sorry, mid-afternoon. Where are we heading?
I towards tea time. So everything's dead that is relevant to be dead.
As far as you know.
Oh yeah, I went to go and loot his corpse, so is he actually dead?
Yeah, just double stab him just to be sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you already skinned him and turned him into shoes. I think he's dead.
Okay.
Yes.
Just
I
make
forgot
sure.
about that.
We've done the whole thought people were dead before, and look what happened.
Some of us did it last session.
I cut his head off for good measure.
Okay.
I have his shinies.
Yes.
Well, should we perhaps go back to Mother Base?
Mother Base!
Sounds good.
Sleepy beans. Everyone go pack the beans and maybe give the snake
It's a long trek, but
Yeah, but then we can go back and get the wagon and just kind of heal up.
yes.
Yeah, right. I'm into it.
It also means I might actually be able to pick up the supplies to make you some goddamn gunpowder on the regular.
How about make your fucking face again? This is freaking me out.
How about being useful, Mr. Plant Arm?
Okay, alright.
I have
I,
one now, so you can stop it.
I start carrying his head. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Here's what I do.
I've got a plan.
I raise the arm on the back so my head is now 7 feet in the air. Good luck.
Okay, I use reach, which is something I have because I have vines for an arm, and I snag it back. What you gonna fucking do? Step up, son.
That's 5 feet extra. So now you're 3'5".
8 foot total.
Who
Like,
turned Lime into a fucking Japanese crane game?
I did.
Anyway, away. Let's go. I'm ready to roll the way back. Are we coming?
What do
Yep.
we roll him?
I need to recover some hit die. You need to pick up your bear dragon. Let's roll.
He's
Yeah,
a
you
precious
should
child.
be able to get back to the outer wall without too much difficulty. If there were any of the cult forces here, the obvious death of their leader and the bone golem and the arrival of a pair of gods has sent them running.
Good. Are we going to collect that orang head on the way back? Because you said we were going to keep that for a trophy.
May as well.
And I did go decapitate it. So,
You know what I forgot to do?
What?
I forgot to level a Bumbu.
oh boy.
Oh
Do
well.
that
You're an
during the
idiot.
break.
It's fine. Yeah, I've been told
He gets to
that.
be weak for this level.
Well, he's actually a valet, which is like he's a. The way that Sneck's leveling as an allied NPC is a bit different to having an actual paid-for valet.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Right, so we're heading back to the temple front.
Don't forget that skull.
He's about as big as you.
So what was the plan to get down from the 30-foot wall, guys?
I have rope. And I have a...
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Yeah, I have rope. I don't know how long it is, though. It's just rope.
It's 30 foot. I could survive the drop.
I mean, Taylor already has.
I was going to say, I've got 50 foot of rope.
Yeah, okay. We'll take the rope.
Good enough. We'll tie it off on some.
I mean, if you're taking the time to safely climb, it's really no issue.
Oh, plus I can just ride the wall.
We can probably climb down, because Aiden climbed up.
Hmm.
I mean, I might have some difficulty, but...
I've gone back to Mr. Breakfast.
What are you paying for rope by the inch? Let's just use the fucking rope. Let's do it.
I'm gonna ride the wall.
Okay.
Wait, see ya!
So, Ethril,
Oh,
as the first one to the bottom, you're quick to notice something.
Yo, tell me.
There's no sign of Asaji.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
fuck.
Did another of our guides die?
Hey, we completely forgot him when we got to the top of the wall.
Wait, Marlon.
Hey, why is my token change back?
Because it's a different map.
Yeah, hang on, we can fix this.
We can fix this, we have the technology.
We have buttons.
Yay!
Patch 0.01 of the Kirinyaga thing. Model updated.
Yeah, I'll work on somebody else's today.
Hey, didn't you guys want to loot this orangutan?
I wanted to take his skull.
I beheaded him.
We need a trophy. Oh, I say we. I need a trophy.
You want a trophy. You don't need one. You just want one.
I need trophies.
You need. And you just vibrate slightly.
Yes.
I mean, maybe need isn't such a wrong word in the circumstances.
Uh-huh. Araya's nickname needs changing because he's no longer Stumpy. And Sneck needs, his official name listed and all
Just
this
Corncob.
stuff. just keep going.
Bear in mind it's going to change again soon.
Yeah. So I attempt to climb down the wall. Considering my size, do I need to roll anything?
Just roll a climb check.
Oh boy. I fall and land on my face.
Well,
Splat.
Humpty Dumpty over here.
Yeah, give me time to roll your fall damage then.
It makes me think of when we were fighting locusts and I fell off the wagon and then I tripped over myself. I am the blue blender! Fail.
8 damage, okay. Why did I roll this fucking... I roll a 1. That should be safe. Yes, there we go. Okay. I don't get up for a bit because my pride is wounded. People could probably land on me. Have a soft landing.
Just gonna take the rope.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
I'm still breaking in this new arm. I'm gonna fucking take the rope.
everyone who's climbing down, just give me a climb check just in case we get any more crit ones. Other than that, you'll get
I'm gonna
down
move out the
Climb
way.
check.
safe.
Even for the rope.
Yes, because a crit one can still happen.
Get rope burn.
Taylor's fine.
Oh, good. -2. Here we go.
Fine. Oh!
That's a
Splat.
It's
That's
not a
not
nat
that
one. It's
one,
a
though.
3
But it
minus.
is still
That is a
natural one. Still a
-2
one.
because I have no strength.
Yeah, it's still a 1.
Not a crit one.
Oh, fuck.
It's not a natural one. What the fuck?
It's still a
Making
one.
the rules up as you go.
It's a one.
It's a 3. I think you'll find. Right, what's that? 16. Okay, so
He's fallen unconscious.
that's that's 9 health I've got now. That's literally 11. I can't do maths. Don't care. Tanky as fuck. Hey, could anyone find my femur? I think it's shot into fucking space.
And yeah, I'll just get rid of that. You can add 1 severed large orang head to your
Infantry.
booty.
Booty.
I feel like it's probably bigger than his bag.
He has to attach it to the bag.
Yes.
Or wear it. On his head.
Ugh. You need to clean it first. You don't know what kind of diseases you could get from that.
Mm.
I have a new distrust of rope.
Asaji, your guide does seem he's just not here.
It's probably gone.
Did another of our guides die?
Well, his body now feeds the land. Let's go home.
Don't remember the way home.
No. I have a map.
Araya actually saw a documentary about this called Moana, so he's able to get us back pretty easy.
Dude, where's my wagon?
That's my wagon.
I have my map. I get to my feet and pull out my map.
Yeah, let's see if it works.
And I point to our current location because I've marked that down. If we find the river, we can pretty much get out of here.
Follow the river around.
Oh my
Don't
fuck.
have a compass because I'm an idiot. However,
Hang on.
Anybody bring a compass?
Did anyone bring the... Who's
Nope.
got the wayfinder?
Wait a sec.
No! I have the perfect... No, shut up!
Okay. I'm scared of the
I
belly.
have an orison / cantrip called... Hang on.
You can do it.
Hang on! Wait for hours to use this. I don't even have it! I don't even have it! Fuck. Anyway, it's no direction. And I always know where north is. But I didn't take it today. So fuck me.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean,
Well,
remember
then we camp in the
we all
temple.
have our Pathfinder compass.
Yeah, I was just saying about 3 times. Who has the Pathfinder compass?
that's
Wayfinder.
That's not going to point to north, though.
It's
No,
not going
but
to
point to where we
it's
need to
gonna
go
point home,
next.
and we know where home is relative to where we are,
Yeah, fair enough.
because that's
But it's
also
not
marked
going
on
to
the
get
map.
us back to the wagon.
Maybe the wagon is the next way.
We can triangulate. We'll know 2 positions.
Okay.
I mean, as you know, the waystones the needle could be pointing to is rather down to: are you closer to Kaharabu or are you closer to Fortune's Landing?
We're closer to the Amber City.
The Amber Forts.
Well, that's where it'll point then, because that's where the nearest waystone is.
Well,
If we have the problem of you haven't prepared it for today, the spell, why don't we just find food and camp here for today? So you can do the magic thing and then recharge and get new spells.
And everyone else.
I need an hour.
I mean, I could use that hour to also heal a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do a short rest.
My kneecaps are in my stomach. I'm even shorter now.
Yeah, I'm cool with setting up a camp. Get cracking on that.
God damn, I was so excited about no direction. And I was like, I'm always going to have it. Why would I have anything else? And now I don't have it.
So you're telling me you guys went on an international expedition and no one thought to back a just perfectly normal regular compass?
Do I? I don't know.
I was pretty sure I had, but I haven't listed it in my stuff, so...
I mean, Albus, look at how many times I've almost died. Do you think this is a man who brings survival things?
Yeah,
I realised I didn't bring a rope.
I thought I had brought a compass as well, but it's not in my gear.
I have a mirror. Is that
Which
useful?
is funny, considering I'm making a map. Which, by the way, here's my progress.
Investigate the progress.
For some reason I'm missing like my tent
That's
and stuff
cool.
on this list as well.
Wow.
Wow!
I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Oh,
It's not just me that thinks it's Owen Wilson when you do it. I love you. You are Owen Wilson.
If you love someone,
Wow.
why would you call them Owen
amazing.
Wilson?
Wow. What a fantastic map. You did a brilliant job, insert name here.
It's
Well, I don't like it. You want to mean to me.
Oh,
Wow!
the map was.
we had the map all along. Wow.
Right,
The map was you this entire time.
you are the map, it is you. Anyway, where's the sun?
But yeah, why the fuck does the map maker not have a fucking compass? What is this? I
What
was
is this? I
sure
don't
I
even-
packed one.
I think that's not.
What are you doing right now?
Setting up camp.
You're giving us a camp tune.
Well, it doesn't take you long to get a fire lit. I assume you're not bothering to put the tents up or anything.
Beans can do spark.
Is he awake?
Oh, he's asleep, guys. Yeah, he's asleep.
He's sleepy
Oh,
baby.
I'm shit on over today.
That's
Rub his
okay.
cheeks.
Oh.
Oh, well.
He's a child. Pet the beans. Am I good?
It's really bad.
Beans.
Okay, I'm picking some new spells.
Does
What do we-
anybody want to join in having some cooked oran?
Nah, I'm good. I think I've got bread
I'm
rolls
a
in
big
here.
proponent of eating what I kill.
Yeah,
I'm willing to give it a go.
I'm gonna have my rations first, and then maybe.
Leave me a wing.
If I've got room, I'll eat something. I throw a bread
I
roll
don't
at
think
you
they
anyway.
have wings, Carly. Get through your finger.
dirty bastard.
If I'm still hungry after my rations, then maybe I'll have some. But I'm just getting my rations, and maybe I'll throw a bread roll at Aiden.
I mean,
have
to be
it.
fair, considering we're like half pint and those things are huge, one finger would probably be enough to eat.
Yeah, I'll just have a snack.
It'd probably come across as, one of those really large snacking salamis.
Nom, 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 nom.
We'll have like a really thick pepper army.
Yeah.
Okay, do we have any idea of how much that heals for?
Food doesn't heal.
Absolute animal.
Food doesn't heal, okay.
I thought we discussed this last session.
I don't listen.
Minor
The
point.
highest.
Levi, you're starting to get thirsty.
Hey, boy.
How you be you ain't even got a body!
Shut the fuck up and let me drink, boy.
He's not drinking water, I can tell you that. He's got like a hip flask of petrol or something.
Imagine him just kind of carefully positioning his head so it lines up with his neck and just trying his best.
Just
leaving out the
cradling his
cracks.
own head like a
I
baby.
just pictured him showing up at the Amber City like, you got any diesel?
I mean, you're kind of ignoring the fact that Levi has been surviving off perfectly normal water and food this entire time.
Yeah, that's true.
Windscreen wiper fluid.
It's full of antifreeze, that's why
I
his hair's
mean,
blue.
he's an android, but he's a synthetic organism. He's not a robot. There's a small difference.
Okay.
Alright, has anyone got some water for tin can over here?
I think
Fucking
I've got
Melele
water
over
skin.
here.
I do.
I have water skin.
Thank you.
I throw
big
my
woman
water skin
content.
at your face.
Don't throw it. I give.
I mean, the
gentle
question is,
little-
can you hit the face when it's moving on the arm?
Yeah, you don't throw it, you can't catch it, his hands are full.
Shut the fuck up, Melele.
My water skin is large, but do your best.
Thank you.
So
And I use the 2 hands I have free to drink from it slowly.
How are you? So you're just pouring water in your mouth.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is try and keep the water skin relatively level to my head and just see if I can get a little bit out. Just because I don't know how much is going to come out
You
in one
draw
go.
some water out easily enough, and it just kind of comes out the hole in the bottom of your head.
As I said, you should probably try and attach it to your neck as best you can.
Just that happens. Look down at the puddle at my feet. Look back at my neck stump. Like, kind of shrug. Fuck it. Try and pour a little bit down the neck stump.
Yeah, that actually does help. You can feel the water going down your throat, and
Help!
you're just having to you've dribbled some water down the open hole in your neck.
And if that's happening, just kind of raise the head up above the water skin, just look around like, thank you.
I give a thumbs up.
Hurl.
And once I can feel myself being good again, I hand the water skin back.
Yay, thank you. I screwed the lid back
Although
on.
you
and
do
it's
notice that the ragged tissue, where the rather unorthodox removal took place around your neck stump, the tissue there is already starting to go a rather unpleasant colour.
Oh, great. We need to fix that.
Well,
So
What colour is it? What is the unpleasant colour?
a green
could I roll a
yellow.
heal check to see if I can identify what's going on exactly?
Yeah, by all means, go for it.
Don't fail me now, +3. It didn't. Fuck yeah, 22.
So, it seems to be some effect of the synthetic skin and muscle that makes up you, as you're now aware of. But, yeah, tissue necrosis seems to be setting in a lot quicker than it should do.
That's not
Well, shit.
Y'all remember that it was a big old bone golem, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think he's got the quasar, do you?
No, Quasar was
I
black.
think it might be. It could be the
Well-
start of it.
Well, the thing with the quasar was it basically kept the arm in stasis, didn't it?
Wait, doesn't Snack over here have a bottle of that water we took from the farm? Did it?
I still got the bottle of.
Yeah, but let's not just use it quite yet.
Alright,
Let's see.
So long
Um,
as that.
When you said that when Araya sort of resurfaced, he already had the black film.
Yes.
So it might not be. It might just sort of be an accelerated rot. Might be gangrene.
Can I just roll knowledge arcana to find out whether or not it's the quasar?
You can try. You've had a lot of
Uh,
experience with the quota.
Does heal work for like medical knowledge?
Yeah, it does.
I think it's just general.
See if
I mean,
can
I was
use to get
just
that.
gonna say,
I'll have a go
Oh.
too.
could I roll craft alchemy to make a disinfectant salve?
You could try that, yeah.
Oh!
Damn.
What were you rolling that
Heal.
for?
I want to know. Is it actually gangrene? Accelerated gangrene.
No, it's not even gangrene. It's but you can already tell that like whatever Levi's skin is made out of is not very good at all once it's actually been damaged in this way. It's already pretty much rotting away.
Try and cut that little bit off and then bandage the rest of it, but we need to go and get help then.
would I know if maybe
Could
there's
we
a
maybe
bar
try
or
and
something like
cauterize
that
the edges then?
to stop it from rotting too much too quickly?
We need a decelerant.
I mean, this raises another question. I kind of just beckon Ethel over and just kind of turn my head so she can look at the stump. Is it happening on the bottom of the head?
I'll pick up the head so I can get better angle. So you're upside down.
Yes,
Well,
the ragged edges of the skin on the other side, on the corresponding tail lines, are equally becoming necrotic.
Joy. I'm gonna look like a Terminator in a couple of days.
I rolled my knowledge arcana. Did I confirm it's not the quasar?
It's not showing any quasar symptoms.
There we
Is
go.
it showing magical symptoms?
No.
Yep.
It's generic.
Yeah.
Does anyone mind if just in the background, can I use that wand of healing on myself, please?
Go
Jabs
for it.
you with it.
So while this diagnosis is going on, Levy, the water was nice, but you're also noticing you're starting to get a bit peckish.
Oh boy.
Oh god
great,
damn it.
that's gonna be fun, isn't it?
It's just.
We've got a perfectly good orangutan. I'm gonna use the second charge on that one, though, like legit, I'm fucking hurting.
Alright,
This is a
jab you
joke,
again.
but like, get out a box of cereal and just shuggle
Put down
it.
your neck.
I mean, could we maybe also go for the whole maybe make some soup?
Soup! Yes! Let's make soup.
I've had soup! Do you have
Yeah,
anything
that's
to make
fine.
soup with? Do we have, like,
Soup
stuff to put it
takes
in?
so long to make.
We
An
we
hour.
have water, and we have meat. We also have greens around us, probably.
I
Do we
mean,
have a
probably-
bowl?
I would assume that. Please tell me someone brought kitchenware in all this.
No.
What bumble?
A
What was
Bumbo
he
has
cooking with?
kitchenware.
That's the point. And Bubu has a field cookery kit.
Yeah, he does. Eden and a Bumbo will be cooking up some tasty victuals from this
Okay.
Oran. And if I were to maybe roll like a survival check, could I like do a little bit of foraging as well while he's cooking?
Yeah, absolutely. If anyone else wants to join the foraging parties,
Not
you don't
sure.
find much, but you are able to find some berries that look, to the best of your knowledge, like probably won't kill you.
Is
Guys,
that a survival
I found
check?
these. Yeah, that was survival.
Oof.
Not much luck, Rowan.
Oh well. At
Unfortunately.
least I don't
Guys,
find anything
I
deadly.
found these really nice looking red and white mushrooms.
Well, you're eating them first.
I'm just over here like testing my vine arm out as like a whip.
Yeah,
I can check for some stuff. What is it? Nature check.
survival.
I'm a join in. Make myself useful. I'm glad I took that rogue talent. Gives me abilities in survival and healing.